Hello Scorpio and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for April the 16th through to the 30th. So moving from Aries season into Taurus season. So let's see how this goes for you, because we're moving into your polar opposite sign, Taurus. So we'll see what happens, but there will be a full moon in Scorpio coming up. So we shall see. We shall see what happens. So let's see. What cards have we got coming out for you, Scorpio? We have Water Palace Cup Princess reversed. And we have Two of Pentacles, Saturn, Capricorn. Okay, so immediately we're looking at the beginning of something. And it feels like, almost feels like you've kind of lost enthusiasm straight away for something. It's like it's only just got started and you're like, oh, I don't know if I really want to be doing that. So I don't even know why that's coming up, because it doesn't seem like, I'll pull another card coming in with this, but or it may just be an aspect of it. It might be like I'm kind of getting little patience, little tolerance for an energy that may be just having an emotional reaction or emotional reactions, a person, and it's just kind of like, you know what, I'm steady, I'm focused, and I don't actually need to be distracted by someone that's kind of having some sort of emotional conniption happening. We have the Fool. Okay, so interesting. The Fool, Aquarius, Air, Uranus, and Scorpio. There you are. So you've come in really strongly here with the Fool. And it's very much like saying, I just need to move these cards out of the way. It's very much saying, look, I've got this new opportunity I'm stepping into here. I'm stepping into it. And, you know, I'm really, really focused on that. And there's this amazing new energy coming through. And it's like, I don't want anything wishy-washy or anybody wishy-washy around me that can't commit or doesn't understand. It's like I just got zero tolerance for that. So let's pull some cards around this for you, Scorpio. Because you really, really, like, it feels like you really, really trying to make something concrete and solid. You're really, really trying to make something happen. It's like bringing this into reality. You wanting it to work. You want it to make money. And, yeah, Six of Swords. Moving the Fool. There's the Fool. Crossed by the Fool. The Four of Pentacles. So it might be that you're having trouble getting something off the ground here. The Seven of Cups. The Nine of Wands. But I'm getting this real determination with you. The Seven of Wands. Fantastic. Yeah. So there's the determination paying off. The Nine of Pentacles. Yep. That makes a lot of sense. The Star card coming through. The Four of Wands. Yep. And the Two of Wands. Fantastic. So it is very much about starting something, the new beginnings of something, and trying to, Eight of Wands, letting go of something. I mean, the Eight of Cups. This is walking away from something that has not been fulfilling. And that's what that Cup Princess is, whether that's an energy or a person. It's like, I'm not taking that with me in this new opportunity. I don't want that. I don't want this sense of something didn't work out or something couldn't progress, something wasn't making me happy, something wasn't fulfilling. I get this sense of just not going to waste any more energy on that. So interestingly, we have the Six of Swords crossed by the Fool. So it's like there might be, some of you might be having relocation ideas or movement or travel on your mind, wanting to start something new. So whether it's like relocating jobs or moving career, moving house, just a sense of wanting to move to a calmer place, a place where there's no drama, away from the drama here. So we can see just kind of getting away from that, whatever that is. And it does feel like, you know, it's crossed by the Fool in that it may be hard to find that new start or to know where it is or feel like you can step into it right at this moment in time. And that actually could be that the new could actually be creating the drama actually with this person if that person just can't step into it with you. Because I feel like you're kind of saying it's a question of, am I going with you or not? Are you coming? Are we doing this together or not? It kind of seems like it's got that energy to it. And the Four of Pentacles in your conscious mind is very much, how much flexibility are you going to give this situation? There could be a stubbornness coming in here as well, but it's like knowing my value, knowing the foundation I'm trying to build. And then it's like, where do you find there might be a little bit of wiggle room in order to, it could be a case of just a little bit of flexibility to get this energy on board or to get it up and running. Where are you getting the money from is the big question. Where is that? And it might be that you might have to take it out of something in order to fund it or release some funds of some sort in order to get the ball rolling. So that's kind of, maybe where your head's at as well with this energy. So it does feel like it's very much, where's the money? How are we starting this? And at the base, we have the Seven of Cups, but it could be related to relationships as well, might need to give a little bit of leverage to something or someone or an energy in order to give them just another chance, but it's a very slim chance. And if they don't take it and run with it, it's kind of like, they're skating on thin ice pretty much. At deep down, we have the Seven of Cups. So this is the deep down energy that's happening either subconsciously on a soul level or just very deep inside of yourself. And this is very much, there's a lot of options here. There's a lot of things on the table. And some of them, it's just a matter of sifting through everything and going, there are a lot of things are opening up. There's a lot of choices, but which one's the right ones? What's the right way to go? And so it feels very methodical. It feels very, we're moving forward and really assessing what's good and what feels right, because the things that don't feel right are going to be really obvious. So kind of trusting your emotions are kind of guiding you. So your water energy is kind of guiding you here, because it's kind of like you've got a gut instinct about something and you've got to really trust that instinct. Now, in the recent past, we have the Nine of Wands, and this is just so close to the end of something, and maybe even fed up with something, fed up with all the struggle, where things have been kind of hard, and it's like, I'm a bit over this, but I feel like I'm so close to breaking through, but I can't necessarily feel that at this moment in time because the Fool is blocking. But it is here, the Fool. That's the thing. And I do see you stepping into it. So that's the thing. But that Nine of Wands can be exhaustion, feeling really, really tired, just feeling like you don't have the energy for it anymore. And that's what that Cup Princess could also be, is just, I don't have anything to give. I don't have anything left in me. So I don't have any emotional input that I can put into something right now. And it can mean that as well. So, but I do feel like, in the near future, you find yourself in a much better position here. You bolster your position, which is good. And this is, it's a much more powerful position to be in. You can defend this position a lot more easily. And the reason you're there is because of the hard work. And it may be also that you kind of just have to take one step back or a couple of steps back in order to strengthen something that happened 2 steps before, in order to step back into it and to complete something. So that's also an energy, but I feel like you just, if you do have to do that, it's because it strengthens your position. You get yourself in a better position. So ultimately, you are presenting as the Nine of Pentacles. So it's very independent energy. It's very much, I know what I want. It's very much, I'm looking at my financial independence or just independence and boundaries, issues around people and energies about getting this energy off the ground, getting something off the ground, stepping into something new. And I do feel like it's strongly, strongly connected to money. And this Nine of Pentacles is very much you know, feeling, it's funny because this is kind of a carefree energy in a weird way, but I'm feeling that this is all about responsibility and restrictions, that we need to do it this way and we need to get it done and need to commit to it. So I feel like that kind of is part of the determination to get and focus to get something off the ground. This Nine of Pentacles energy is kind of that. What's happening internally for you might be something very different to what you're portraying externally. So it's also might be that how you are at home might be very different to how you are at work. So you might be this much more kind of serious person at work, but at home you might be a little bit more fun-loving, just a bit carefree, a bit more like letting loose a little bit more relaxed. I mean, that's just an example. You might not be like that, but it just feels like there's the two sides happening here, and you're not necessarily letting everyone else in this side because a job needs to be done, pretty much. And so we have the Star card and the energy around you. There is replenishment. There is a sense that you are being very strongly guided here. And it may be that other people cannot, you might need to be guiding other people. Other people might not be able to see or understand what this vision is and where this is going, but it may be the need to communicate that. We've got Aquarius coming in twice. You know, you've got air, Aquarius with the Fool, and Aquarius with the Star coming in. So it is a sense that there's a very strong idea here, and it is kind of interesting because it feels like it's got an intention, a longer term intention of doing something which is liberating, but the energy at the moment is about restriction and responsibilities, about having to get it in the right place to get it off the ground. So that's kind of what I'm getting. And the Star card is very much, you know, the wishes coming true, hope, all of that restored. It's all of that sort of energy coming through. So I do feel like that if you have felt a bit like you've got nothing to give in terms of your emotional body and you just kind of need to walk away from something because it just hasn't been fulfilling, there is energy. The Star card helps you replenish and fill your cup again, connects you back to your soul energy. So that is there around you. There's opportunities around you to come back and replenish. So that's fantastic. And then hopes and fears, we have the Four of Wands. So, you know, wanting to build a really stable partnership, a stable foundation. This is happy home, happy heart. So it may be that, you know, if we're looking at a relationship here, that's somebody that you're living with, it could be that you're wanting to bring in this new energy, or this new energy is here and someone's not quite on board. They're not emotionally there for whatever reason. And so this is kind of wanting that synchronicity, wanting that sense of we're in this together energy. So yeah, wanting harmony as well within a relationship, within home. And it doesn't, if this isn't, you know, in a relationship and you're not looking for one, you're thinking I don't care about relationships, this can just be relationships to yourself, like harmony within yourself. The houses and the fours always represent identity and your sense of self. For me anyway, that's how I read it. So yeah, I mean, you don't have to be, this can just be purely your own emotions, thinking about purely yourself, but there could be a relationship here as well, like I said. But ultimately, this is you starting. You're just like, I'm starting, I'm making a decision here. So it's either starting or making the decision to start, and you're picking something up and going, I'm going for this, I'm going to do it, and I'm leaving something behind. So whatever that appears to be, it's connected to emotional dissatisfaction. So however that plays out, that's what it is. And it's very much like making a very strong decision that you can't take two things that are not working, two elements that are not working, not going to make something successful with you. You need to really step into this and make this decision. So I do feel like, you know, this doesn't mean, like, if we're looking at a relationship, it doesn't mean you're leaving somebody or leaving someone behind. You're leaving the emotional angst, the dissatisfaction behind. Definitely being able to step into the new, which is fantastic. And just moving forward. It's like I'm moving forward. I'm not, you know, I can't sit around and do this anymore. So, yeah, I need to kind of stepping into the next the next phase. So I'm going to pull a card for you, Scorpio. So it feels good. It feels there's this real determination that you're starting something new, you're resolved, it's what you want to do, and you're feeling like in a much better position in terms of moving forward with this now, whereas in the past you may not have felt that. So that's actually really good. So let's see, what does Scorpio need to know in terms of affirmation? Is anything coming out? Here we go. I open new doors to life. Okay, great. And that's what we're doing, shutting one door, opening a new door, pretty much. I rejoice in what I have, and I know that fresh new experiences are always ahead. I greet the new with open arms. I trust life to be wonderful. And that's pretty much what this is. And what you're leaving behind could actually be past disappointment, things that haven't worked out. And it's like, just because it didn't work out in the past doesn't mean it's not going to work out this time. I'm putting that behind me and we're stepping forward and feeling really positive. And so that's a fantastic energy to have, Scorpio. So I'm going to pull an animal spirit energy for you. It's getting kind of dark here. What did we get? Stingray. Yeah, look, I think what I'm getting with Stingray is it's actually a lot of these emotional things that are happening here are actually quite on the surface. They're surface energy things. They're not necessarily deep things. They're things that can be easily resolved. So if it is an energy issue or just not fulfilling, it's something that or just a disconnection within a relationship, it's something that can be easily sorted out and resolved. There is happiness here. There is a sense of building confidence as well. That part of this, I do feel like that this is a journey that you have to go on and go on alone. You have to be making these decisions. You have to, it's a real sense of independence, and that's bringing you this lovely spine, this sense of you can rely on yourself. You've got yourself as support, and that's bringing a lot of confidence as well coming through with that. So that is fantastic energy. And, you know, I love it's like the element of water, which is your element, Scorpio. So I do feel like it's actually really, really good for you. So let's see. We'll pull a charm. We have an angel wing, but one wing. So it's like, where's the other half? So it's kind of interesting because it's like a bit of a mystery. It's a bit mysterious, actually, this angel wing, because it's like there's one half of the puzzle here, but we're waiting for the other half to come in. One person has learnt to fly, maybe the other person is still learning. Or one part of your life is learning to fly and maybe you're waiting for the other side. There's a missing piece here. There's something missing. Missing piece to the puzzle that is still maybe this might be actually something that you're searching for by embarking into this Two of Wands. And this also might be because wanting to step into the full energy, maybe you feel like you need both of these wings in order to really step into that. So you feel like you haven't quite got everything that you need. Maybe there's just a sense that you're still building, you're still searching. For some of you, this can be looking for your other half as well. So there is a sense that there is something that still needs to come. We're building, we're setting a good foundation, putting all the pieces in place, but there's still more to come. So it's kind of like a little mysterious like carrot that the universe is going. This is like an interesting clue as to where this could be going. We've got the angel wing and this could really take off. But you might not be seeing all the pieces just yet. So that's kind of, because it's so much at the start of something. So it's kind of like a little intriguing clue that's come through for you, Scorpio. So I'm going to leave it at that because it does feel like there is a sense that, this could actually lead to something quite intriguing and something quite big, but the universe is maybe not telling you about it yet. But yeah, it feels like there's a positive movement forward, developing a lot of inner focus, strength, resilience, and confidence with this as well. Taking something in your own hands, taking something upon yourself to start. And yeah, I feel like there's just a mystery as to where this is going, which is kind of fascinating. And the universe wouldn't do that if they didn't want you to go down that path, because there's something more that they can't share. So that's kind of interesting. This door is quite an intriguing door that's opened up for you here, Scorpio. And so fascinating, very fascinating. So this is where I'm leaving the YouTube reading. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, see if we get any more information about this, pull out some clarifiers, and we'll see what else is coming in the near future and the future beyond, where this might be going, if they're giving us more information. And we're also going to pull some cards specifically for career, money, love, and relationships. So I'd love it if you come over to the extended reading, because often you get a lot of information that you don't get in the YouTube reading that's really rich and amazing. So I'd love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below, and I usually pin it to the comment as well. But if this is where we're leaving each other, thank you so much for joining me, Scorpio. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment or share, because that's how you let YouTube know that you've appreciated this content, and it helps support the channel. And take care. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.